Alright, I'm starting off at the freezing lakes in the mountaintops of the Giants. Gonna be questing onwards in the direction of the Grace, and I have no idea what that will spell for me. But let's hopefully find something cool and enjoyable. This game does not seem to disappoint when it comes to cool stuff, though. Based on the fact I can summon my guy, I'm wondering what type of boss fight will be challenging us. But it looks like we have a cave. Oh man. Let's see if I have enough keys. I do not. That is incredibly disheartening. We'll explore onwards and probably make that a separate video then. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Alright, let's see. Big old dragon. Same principle as last time, just buff ourselves up and hopefully go in for it. Can he hit me up here? Is a good test. He hits for quite a large amount of damage. Alright, well, that humbled me quite quickly. Alright, now that we know there's a dragon here, it should make it a little bit better for us to be prepared. I'm wondering if any of this ice can be used as shelter. Blood splatter seems to indicate otherwise, though. Yeah, kind of looks like it. I'm going to use the mount to relocate myself until I can get into the dragon's area. Alright. Gonna be utilizing Torrent a lot to just get into range for fighting. Ooh, that hurt quite a lot. And he is destroying Oleg. All right. Alright, this time we're going to be trying a new tactic for the dragon because clearly I am lacking in my dodging capabilities when it comes to his fighting. So we're going to be transitioning towards a more faith-based, I'm going to use some incantations to hopefully just do continuous damage to him, just a lot less. Now that I know this platform up here is relatively safe from that first endeavor with him, we should be able to tango with him a bit more. If I didn't fall like that. I hope that doesn't spell doom. Oops, my bad. There we are. See how much of a shield this works as? 100%. Wonderful. This is not going to be the most thrilling gameplay, but on the upside, it seems to be decently effective. Only thing I need to watch out for is his scream attack. Let's stay low, drink this up, and just keep slinging fireballs. Missing half the fireballs, but on the upside, at least we're doing damage. This is going to be an encounter I'm very much so going to time-lapse because there's a high chance I'll die at the end and it would just be a waste of time. But if I don't, congratulations for sitting with this. Come on, man. Ooh, that doesn't seem good. Out of mana, drink it again. I think the most frustrating part of all is the amount of shots I'm missing. I hit him at least. Just keep pumping through flasks. Oh, very close to killing my. And there it is. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, this death definitely hurt, but I wasn't about to back down, so here we go for a second run. Alright, trying again. This will take probably 4 or 5 at this point. I think 5. Let's see how we do this time. It's gonna be a lot of fireball throwing. Alright. Wait for him to cruise by. Hopefully he'll land next to me so I can actually hit him with this blood pot that I got. Not the most effective tool against him, but it's the best I have. Alright, we're running in to try it again. Gonna try doing it on our feet this time because this seems to be at least faster in my eyes per retry. Not really keen on standing around for this long with this dragon. Going for those ankles. Down goes Oleg, so that means it's going to be a lot tougher for us. And that's me out. Continuing on with another attempt, it has become very apparent that I just need to get in his feet, keep hitting, and pray that I'm able to get enough damage in before he kills me. Should switch my Flask of Crimson Tears over, but that'll be something I do on the next life. But we're getting the hang of it, and that's what matters most, trying to figure out the flow to this boss fight. Oh, not what I meant to do. Aw, rest in peace, Raw Dog. Ran out of stam there, I thought, but oh well. I don't know why they're attacking me when it's the dragon that's the problem. We're gonna hang out over here and wait till he comes to us. Alright, wait till he comes to us. He's got a lot more mobility. But I didn't mean it that way, so we will run it back one more time. Alright. Mostly the same plan this time, hopefully with just a little bit better execution. Hopping off Torrent, summoning Oleg, gonna drink my flask, because it should make us decently powerful. or I'll get hit immediately and regret ever trying it. Just like that. Gotta say, that was probably my fastest attempt to death on this guy so far, which is not really a good record to be setting. Hitting the shnikes out of those ankles, hopefully it'll be enough to start getting some decent damage in. Just gonna stay away from that frost cloud. Dodge too early on the tail strike, so we'll try and adjust that for next time. We're just gonna let myself stay down. Okay. Come on, Oleg, get those numbers in. Not what I need to do. Let's drink that. Aw. Well, that's a sad day. Oh man, Oleg is fully killed from that. Got that bleed off, significant amount of damage. Falling back for a second. Re-enchant myself, so I should be able to do a bunch more damage. Now just getting in for full down to half health kill. Sorry, Torrent, for letting you take all that damage. Ah, oh, caught me out of the air. Dang. That was a good attempt, though. Alright, quick little time lapse here, where I'm scrolling through all my menus. As you can see, I'm trying to clear things up to make it look a little bit neater, get rid of some notifications, but really I'm just trying to distract myself from having to keep running my head at this boss. Use a few runes to get about 3 levels into my dexterity, as I will explain in a couple of moments and just continue to throw my head at this endless ice wall. Alright, consumed a bit of my hero's runes that I had reserved and was able to level up my dexterity 3 times, hopefully to instill a bit more damage. Might have been better to level up my vigor so I could actually, survive a hit, but that's, well, current Ever's problem, sadly. Oh my. Once I can see him, it'll be a little bit more fair of a fight. We'll just keep utilizing Torrent to position ourselves on the battlefield so that we don't get caught in the crossfire of his frost. Doesn't guarantee it, but it helps encourage better. Alright, goodbye, Torrent. It was a pleasure. Oh, didn't know that it would cost Talisman to resummon Torrent. Good to know. And there I go. And we'll take a short break and then I'll try it again. Alright, we are back after that little cutaway. Unfortunately, it does seem that Borealis is a little bit too strong for me, so I'm going to be doing some research into him to figure out how best to counter this, because I do want to defeat this boss. As for now, I hope you enjoyed the video, even if there was absolutely zero progress gained. Sometimes we're not so lucky with how things go. But I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.